with excellence there. So there we have Modern Luke against Jamie, KRACKERLACK against DARKMUS.
Here we go, going into our first game of the set here. Oh, KRACKERLACK gets an immediate crouch medium kick.
Yeah, you have so much access to offense. I mean, really, this is a character where, especially if you're approaching it with modern, tunnel vision is definitely preferred, as well as having access to those instant reversals in that level 2 in case you get pressured a little bit too much there. But DARKMUS here, I mean, especially against modern Luke, you want to play that bait game a bit too. You want to make sure you leave a little more room to find those openings to be able to have those reversals and quick reactions work to your favor.
Yeah, you kind of want to you want to test them in the first game, right? Because you want to see like how quick on the trigger are they? Do they press when they just see a little bit of movement, or do they press it when they know it's going to work? And I think what we're seeing here is the KRACKERLACK is seeing it's going to work before doing it.
That's the because DARKMUS took a big risk burning himself out there, and then KRACKERLACK was able to walk forward with that block swing, but you can see that he had a critical drop. Like just within that one area, Crafty Pierce is not able to connect. And that gave DARKMUS a little opportunity. It was not enough for KRACKERLACK to just continue to keep moving to press on against the burnt out opponent. Now with this level 3 here, Bastion, he could also score himself another burnout, which could prove very decisive.
Yeah,
but that's the medium kick, one of the best pokes in the game. Works so well for him and Kimberly. And let's see that perfect parry.
Nice. Yeah, KRACKERLACK had a really good push into that level 3 combo with the suppressor to dodge the throw. And KRACKERLACK is going to keep that pressure going.
The damage of that DDT. Yeah, the damage of that DDT creates that 1-0.
That was a very quick first game from KRACKERLACK. Let's see if he can keep the pressure going. I think with Jamie, it's a particularly tough matchup because if you're against a good Jamie, then a lot of the little pokes that you throw out as Jamie can get caught by things like Sandblast or Suppressor that you just can't really beat on your own.
Yeah, you're gonna have to try to make KRACKERLACK's Luke miss, but you know, also in contrast to that, Bastion, I feel that there were some drops and openings KRACKERLACK was leaving that DARKMUS could have hit a little bit more optimally, and then that desperation of that block. I mean, we've seen him use that wake up kick a few times, which definitely, I mean, is gonna leave something in the back of the mind of the opponent. And once you get predictable, I mean, it doesn't matter what characters or affinities that they have.
Yeah, and DARKMUS feeling the wrath of the modern here. Every little jump is getting caught. You just can't jump against the modern player. They're always going to have the skies covered. You got to time it super well. Oh, the little toe clip just at the end of the flip. Gonna push him all the way to the corner.
Was that drive edge cancel necessary though? Because DARKMUS is like very close to possibly getting burnt out, but with Broad guy, now the drive gauge is back. Safe jump occurs. Let's see. That's the count he's looking for there.
Oh, burnt out from DARKMUS.
Yeah,
nice.
Backdash to avoid the throw pressure. It's inevitable because DARKMUS is able to get his grab.
Yeah, DARKMUS is changed up his flow a lot from the first game. He's definitely trying to see and test KRACKERLACK's ability out, see if he can, you know, force him to make any little mistakes like that. He's gonna get a drink here. It's gonna give him some of his drive back. DARKMUS is already on such low drive.
Yeah, even when he gets the offense mounting, it comes at more of a debit than credit. And you've got to be able to back off a little bit because we saw the repercussions that occurs. See right there, oh, that whip punish could have been really big for DARKMUS there.
You got to give credit though. KRACKERLACK is I don't know if you've been noticing, but every time he gets knocked down, he always throws out a sandblast that's gonna whiff to bait out a parry and waste all of the drive that he just gained from the drink. So it's always a net nothing for DARKMUS. It's a really nice little wake up strategy that I've been seeing from KRACKERLACK.
Yeah,
to bait out the parries.
Especially when you look at how the moves pay off in this case, but DARKMUS gonna get that level 4 connection, and that's going to tie it up 1-1.
Nice. Got this super. Oh, I don't want to know what that feels like. But we are going to be going to our third game here. See if DARKMUS can keep that pressure going and stop KRACKERLACK from building too much of a retaliation, or if KRACKERLACK can bring back his momentum from the first game.
Good counter with that neutral jump against a raw drive rush, and then able to get that charge knuckle to go, and then once you get those knees meaty in there, maybe disadvantageous on block, but not in that situation. Doesn't pay off. And
on the overhead,
and then gets a shimmy on for extra added insult there. DARKMUS wins the duel of the drive rushes, but at what expense? In a zero vital situation, that drive rush low forward gets KRACKERLACK the advantage.
Yeah, no, that was a really good sequence from KRACKERLACK there. He didn't have to spend that much, but he got a lot of value out of it. I think that's just the two differences between these players, right? We're seeing with KRACKERLACK, he's not having to spend a huge amount, and he's getting so much value. Whereas with DARKMUS, there's a lot of drive being used, but it's not always having a huge return.
To that drive, not that offense, or he's going to be sitting on that drive as it gets melted away by KRACKERLACK's pressure, which was the case in the first fight.
Yeah. Yeah, DARKMUS is in a pretty bad situation here. Really low drive.
He'll take the tax, take that cross-cut uppercut there, still holds on to that life lead there. Oh, now there's trouble afoot with the burnout. Got to make sure that KRACKERLACK cannot get that drive rush restored.
Oh!
Swing! And that's going to be critical. Oh, I don't think it's going to kill Bastion.
No, it's going to be a lot of damage. Oh! What was that call out? No way! What a comeback!
Neutral jump shimmy. Neutral jump shimmy. Calls it out. And KRACKERLACK gets that 2-1 advantage.
Wow. KRACKERLACK played that ending so well. The little heavy flash knuckle just to dodge a little bit into the level 3 did a lot of damage. He needed that to get that huge comeback immediately with another neutral jump.
Yeah, and that's really something that Luke players tend to thrive with, is just being able to just precisely get that comeback momentum working in their favor. And oh wow, I thought that was a safe jump there, but
yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it's the fear, it's the appearance of it. You know, sometimes we do safe jumps that aren't exactly right for the current character or situation. So you got to be able to call that out, and DARKMUS did so.
Oh, KRACKERLACK's out of drive. DARKMUS is going to have to just use that pressure as much as he can here. But he gets need. Is DARKMUS going to be able to keep this pressure and get him into the corner? Oh!
KRACKERLACK was able to call that out with excellent reactions, and that's going to be one close to the winner's final.
Yeah, that's the benefit of Modern, right? You're just like, even with a dive kick, you cannot bait DPs. Especially at this high level, Modern players are just so quick on the trigger.
And a duel of the ball drive rushes. This time looks in KRACKERLACK situation with match point on deck. Drive reversal, ball coverage, a little bit early, but it's 230. And KRACKERLACK is going to give them something else to launch that at the expense of all that HP. KRACKERLACK.
Nice.
With perfection.
The perfect kill to end the set. 3-1. KRACKERLACK. Potentially a second win for him today if he can keep this up throughout the bracket. He's already won a previous override, but wow, it's players like KRACKERLACK that really make you appreciate the higher levels of skill that can come from playing Modern, that you just don't get to see that often. It's so exciting to see someone like KRACKERLACK playing.